Hello, welcome to that Double D team. I'm D.
I'm DIGA.
This is our Sense8 Season 2 review. Season 1 so far, Season 2 New Year's Eve Christmas special, Season 2 now, and we'll be following it up with the finale very soon. Also, we're doing our team challenges with our boy JD for our Sense8 clusters in the real life as well.
Oh yeah.
All to come soon on that Double D team. For now, let's get into the review of Season 2. We'll start off with a character by character breakdown. Leto, obviously you all know Leto, the actor, Brazilian. He's been revealed as gay now because Agyeman released the photos at the end of last season, so that's Christmas special. It's all out there now. He's at the red carpet premiere of his new film.
Yeah.
Buzzing, like red carpet. He's even got Hernando on his arm, like Hernando's always wanted to do there. And then interviewer, some salty little bitch, comes up. Asking him some questions about, would you get the comment on the photographs of you and your love? I think, bitch.
Yo, what's that got to do with this?
Yeah, you want to ask any questions about the film? No. So you're asking me, who am I? Bam. And this is where you get some heartfelt, emotional speech from Leto, but also Cafius as well, because he's going through a similar situation. Because Leto's been hounded and harassed with the word faggot on his spray painted on his house and stuff, and then Naomi sees it. Cool. And then obviously Will sees it in his own vision and it's written as pig. And then others in each person.
Yeah, it's not cool, man.
Yeah, they've all experienced discrimination throughout their lives. And yeah, Leto just absolutely domes the lead about, who am I? You mean where I'm from? What I've done? Who I am? What?
Breaks it all down.
Fucking awesome. And then yeah, just see you later. Bam, goes into his premiere. It's not the greatest, people are there. And when he comes to his kissing scene, there's a few laughs. Like he's kissing a woman, but yeah, Danny and Hernando start to shrink in the seat a little. Leto
rise up, man.
Puts his chest up like, no, this is me and I'm proud. But yeah, he gets an invitation then for Gay Pride in Rio. Yeah. They all head out there. He's a bit 50-50 at first, but he gets talked into it by Danny and Hernando and I think Nomi as well. So
he loved it.
Bam, straight out there in Rio, enjoying it, giving a speech, kissing his boyfriend in front of all his people. Comes back home, doing a little fiesta in the Macarena. Boom, dropped by his agents. Like, what? Leto, you should have told us. I thought I was your guy. Yeah, you were. Past tense, done. And this is where Danny comes into a role now. It's like, Leto, you need to stop moping around, man. You want an audition? You want this role? Bam, I'll get you this role. Yeah, no VIP, no red carpet, no help has ever kept out Daniela Velasquez from anywhere. It's like, just give me 57 minutes and a telephone. It's like, why 57 minutes? That's the longest it's ever taken before. She gets on the phone, it's like, hi, who's this? Who am I speaking to?
Starts working on magic.
Works a magic on like the PA receptionist guys that, you can't miss out on this opportunity, you've got to get Leto an interview because you could get yourself an executive producer credit, blah de blah. Then she phones up some other magazine. Oh, sorry, was I on hold? I wasn't supposed to say that. And then the way she intertwines and mingles it all together to get Leto an interview is like this top-notch director for a role that he wants to play. Not only is it a good role, but it's a gay role and it's a good film, so it could set his career back on trajectory. Audition goes okay after some help from Son, because obviously he has to portray how lonely and emotional he is and how he's never had parents, and Son pops in.
Someone just like that.
Yeah, pulls her out, little tear. You're like, oh,
just the one tear.
That's one singular, and Son just dumbs it for him, and he gets the role. And he's buzzing, and that's pretty much Leto's arc for this season. In most of the seasons, Leto's not really the most valuable asset. He'll pop up here and there and help you out, like with Wolfgang, where he popped up and he's like, "No, you didn't need to tell him what he needs to hear, for that situation." Yeah. In this one, it's when he does the bartender for Son.
I thought Wolfgang was gonna come through and beat my guy down. He started pulling on the suitcase, like, leave it. I was like, yo, Wolfgang, come through and bust his face open.
Well, he's like, do you want to go again?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
What?
Wolfgang pops up next to him like, yeah, let's go again.
I was like, yo, I like that.
Backing him up.
I like that one.
Team warfare.
I like that.
But yeah, that was basically Leto's arc for the story. Not really much else from Danny or Hernando. So we'll move on to Cafius.
Yeah. At the same time, he has a news reporter interview, and it's basically the same thing about, you know, Lito. Like, who are you?
She's coming to say that, who is this Van Damme guy who comes around, and she's a bit of a bitch as well, like, oh,
At
Van
first,
Damme,
yeah.
oh, you mean the white man?
Yeah, like,
yeah. So we need to get white power and white courage. Like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. What,
didn't say all that. Like,
does courage have a color? No, and then he just dongs it with a Lito and.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. You know, they had like a whole talk about the whole dispute about water out there because it's scarce, and what they do have, the prices is rising.
Keep rising it, because apparently people in the slums pay more for their water
than
people in the city, because it's more of it's a necessity, but it's not necessarily marketable in there, because like you need to buy it. It's not a free resource, and they can just pump the prices up, and they don't mind paying it. But now it's been pumped so high.
Tuesday to elections and all that.
Because of the elections, what guarantee the votes, that people are now start vexing, and that's where Cassius comes through.
That's where it pops off at. But at the same time, he has a date.
Well, Zakia records it all while she's there, because after the first interview, who am I? She gets gooey.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, man. She apologizes, like, I need to apologize to you for how I came across.
Oh,
like, no worry.
It's alright.
Then she comes back for a second interview, follows him with a camcorder, gets to see him dissolve his dispute, pick up the baby from the floor.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, Cassius, man, like, holding babies, kissing babies,
like a biscuit and
shaking hands. Yeah, gooey.
Oh yeah.
So she has him on the date.
Yeah, and they all went out, but
date, but not necessarily a date. Just do you want to come back to mine?
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
And that was kind of like the first time Cassius has actually gotten any like real trim.
We believe so, yeah.
In the whole
Might have
Sense8.
done, but we hadn't seen it for a while, especially on the show.
And he was bubbling the next morning, walking through our house and
coffee. Turning on the coffee makeup. Oh my god. I got the feeling today is going to be a very good day.
Like, rude boy, it's just a coffee machine.
Plus, like, when he comes home as well after his night out, sees his Mardukes at the front door, like, wait, so you've had a night out too as well?
Yeah, it was a little awkward. Awkward moment, but I guess he kind of buzzed at the same time. He's like, yo, I got some pussy. That was dope. What happened next? Oh yeah, a TV interview. Attract attention from the Kenyan rep party.
Republican or Democratic Party, one of the Kenyan political parties, because obviously all the stuff that Zakia was doing with the interviews, she went back to her station. They're like, oh, let's get him on TV for an interview. They get him on, he gives a really impassioned speech and story. People watch, people listen. They come round, knock on his door, like, we'd like you to run for election.
Which is...
Starts laughing in the face straight away like it's some joke, you know.
Like, they were serious. But, which is cool, I guess, if you have good intentions. But at the same time, like, his mom, she's totally against it. She was like, yo, this is what happened to your pops back in the day.
Whereas Zakia is like, people that listen to you, you've got a good heart, you've got a voice, you could do this. So it's yes, and it's no, and it's what do you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of got your moms and you got some new trim. Like, you know you're going to want some more trim, so you're going to kind of...
Plus then you get like Silas warning him about bounties on his head.
Oh yeah.
And obviously he wants to marry his Mardukes. So he's like, I'm warning you now. Obviously it might be good for my drug business, but you're also family now, because I want to marry your mum. So I'll give you a warning, give you a heads up. Mandiba's going to be doing what he can to try and distract you. And even he gets a visit from the other Sense8s in Africa saying, we don't believe you should have done this. And I'm like, yeah, okay, but he's doing it, man. Like, Zakia's talked him into it, but Cassie's just got a pure heart, so if he can do good, then he'll attempt to do it.
He'll try and do it, yeah.
And at the rally, my man, once again, he's so eloquent and heartfelt with his words and emotional. The guy's got the crowd eating at the palm of his hands. And so one of Mandiba's goons throws like a bomb or some smoke bomb or something, and there's bad trouble. Yeah, so like, okay, let's get your family out of here. Cassius, you come with us and we'll keep you safe. But the guy that's trying to keep Cassius safe works on Mandiba to try and kill Cassius after a kidnapping. So Will steps in to try and help him.
Because you know Will knows something ain't right.
But Will is currently going through a bit of an emotional time and he's drugged up. So when he joins into the visit, he's under the influence and he manages to save Cassius, but by not getting him stabbed and killed, but he still manages to catch a bit of a slice. And then that's where Superpower turns up.
Yes.
Shoots him in his head. Come with me, Van Damme. Then they're in the car together, they're chilling.
Lucky motherfucker.
Yeah. I don't want to kill you, because obviously we're better together than we are alone, because everyone talks about their historic rumble in the jungle and stuff like that. And then so then he's safe.
thanks, son.
Back to his family.
Yeah.
But yeah, this it was close, but yeah, I think we'll come more into that when we get to Will's storyline, because obviously the reason why he was in an emotional state will lead up to.
Yeah.
Nomi. She is valuable once again this season, as she is in every aspect.
I think she's like probably the most.
One of the MVPs, definitely.
Yeah.
Ability wise, yeah. If you want someone to get you out of trouble,
skill set,
fight wise, son. And if you want to investigate, Will and Nomi as a tag team get shit done.
Will's more groundwork, and she's
Alpha and Beta lead the way. Everyone else just follows, and I think Wolfgang even understands that as well. Because last season when Will was drugged up, and they were like, "What should we do? What should we do?" He's like, "Yo, don't give up on him.
Yeah.
He won't give up on us." And like Wolfgang's like, "Done." No one bosses him about, but he respects Will as a leader, and he's like, "Yo, Will's leading our team. If this is his plan, let's stick with it."
To it. Yeah, don't fuck it up.
Wolf here, yes. But Nomi, she helped Sun break out of prison. This was, I think, the first major Sense8 cluster of the season.
You know what?
Gassed.
That whole thing right there had me. They woke up out of her cell, brought her out. Some random woman just sweeping the halls, you know, like 4 in the morning. They hung her. Every one of them caught it.
4 of them with batons, tasers, and then they tried to get her handcuffed up behind, and they tried to strangle her and choke her.
When they were strangling her, all the rest of them, they felt it. Cassius, he was driving.
It's like choking on the bus.
That was, I felt it. I was thinking, yo, what's going to happen? What's going to happen?
Similar reactions when Riley was getting strangled in season 1, and then Will felt, and then he started beating off all his police buddies.
Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it caught me. I was thinking, yo, intense.
Obviously, she's hands behind her back. It's 4-on-1, with the help of Will and Wolfgang and her own abilities. She manages to hold off quite a few. But, yeah,
it was too
she
much.
couldn't get around to all 4 of them by the time they dragged her up, and she was there. She was hanging, she was dying, until her cellmate buddy came in. Chuck guy, right into the back. Yeah. Some vision to that.
So Infinity War.
That was big. And then, she's like, I knew them men weren't going to be helping you because they weren't the right guards, they had the wrong uniforms on.
Uniform was tight.
The taser they had on wasn't
issued.
Was it issued? Yeah, because Will clocks it all in it when he was escorting her out. Like, Will's a badass.
He knows this.
He knows it, mate.
A little tight.
But yeah, manages to eventually beat the guards. Realise the camera's still down. It's like, yeah, gotta go. We'll go out that back door here. What back door? Oh, don't worry, my friend Nomi's gonna boom, open it. And as she's telling that to the person, she's like,
yeah. And she's thinking, hold up.
Just took the things off, and the friend's looking at her like, whoa.
Yeah, that was big.
Son's talking to herself, like, what did you? Like, yeah, whilst you're having a conversation, I know a friend around the corner. after they dump the bus, and then obviously get a car, they go shopping, Cassius picks the car, Wolfgang steals it. And the friend's looking at it like, your son's doing all this, like, yo, where did you learn all this? Other lives. Badass. So hands out at the friend's gaff.
Yeah.
Everything's good for now until visit from the police, because they found the prison uniforms in the bin.
Yeah.
Tries playing it off like, oh, no one's here, they're my uniforms from years ago. No, they're all numbered. Yeah. Okay, you can come in and have a look. Bam, son knocks out one of them. He checks on her, goes chasing after her, gets to the rooftop, fires the gun, stop. Okay, hands behind your back. Bang. Yeah. Son just drops him.
You don't want to go one-on-one with her.
No. But in doing so, he has a flashback of when he was younger, and a girl knocked him out in a tournament and did the same move on him. And he's like, it's you. Yes. Bang. Son just knocks him out, gets off. And they don't meet up until later on.
Yeah.
But Nomi obviously helps her out of prison. They're buzzing. She then tells Bug the truth. Who she is. Sense8, Homo Sensoriums.
Yeah.
Yada yada yada.
And that kind of blew his mind.
It did. He's like, I'm not gonna be able to sleep for days.
But he liked it though.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about Bug. Bug's an awesome character. He's probably 3rd. Because I think Amanita is probably the best secondary.
Yeah. But he's a close third.
He's a close 3rd because I do like Danny. I like Danny, but the Hernando, Danny, Leo trio is I don't know. It's probably the cuter version of Nomi, Bug, and Amanita, because they're cute as well, but they're so useful. And their skills and abilities as that trio is like, I really do like it, man. Bug obviously understands. He says, right, I think I've come up with a problem, a resolution to your problem, because obviously you're trying to hide from Agent Bendix and all these other people. How about we kill you? Like, what? Death? Yeah, you know, an E-death.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was just a rumor. No, it's true, and I know the guy. He kept speaking.
Just like him, yeah.
And it's funny. So okay, we'll sort it out. Go to the cinema, and while they're at the cinema, they're watching one of Leto's films. And they're watching it. She's like, "Hey, Bug, Leto, that's my cluster." It's like, what?
Buzzing.
Wow. Telling me he's amazing. He sat right next to you, telling me stuff. Yo, this show's sick, man. I fucking love it. Then obviously the guy in the anonymous mask pops up, says, "Know me, bam, obviously we're aware of your work, what you did for Bug back in the day, yada yada yada. We're aware of your Sense8, Homo Sensorium, BPO are bad guys, we don't know much about them, but we want to help you out. Boom, here's your E-Def key. Go home, plug it in, seems to work. I need to do some checks on the Google alerts, they're all gone. No warrants, nothing, none of that.
Just like that.
You're a free woman." And like, buzzing. Because it's her sister's wedding coming up soon. She wants to attend. She was worried she wouldn't be able to, but now she can. Rehearsal dinner, gives a beautiful speech as well, very heartfelt. And she only gives a speech because her mum comes over and says, "Michael, don't speak today. Maybe have one of your headaches and go." Like, no, now I'm definitely giving a speech.
Don't try and do it.
And in doing the speech, it's really heartfelt, but it kind of incorporates what the mum says about how she makes everything about herself. Because in the speech about her sister's wedding, she explains a lot about her own personal life, innit? But it's character building,
it's good off your chest.
and it's good for the story of the arc. Whilst they're doing this though, they're trying to get information on who Whispers works for, because Whispers keeps visiting Will.
Yeah.
Will tries to visit Whispers, and they can't keep going on because obviously Will's drugged up.
Yeah.
So they need to find out who the boss is, who the chairman is, and Nomi hooks that shit up. We'll go into it a bit more when we come into Will's storyline, because this is the meat and flesh of it all. But yeah, Nomi's an absolute done with her.
She's a beast.
Her hacking techniques and criteria.
I need it.
So before all this goes down, there is a big restaurant scene which will be divulging into Wolfgang's storyline, which Nomi misses because she falls over, knocks her head, and is unconscious. So at one of your biggest moments when your cluster's about to do something and you need her hacking skills and IT skills, she's unavailable.
Yeah.
Very unlucky. We'll see how that gets resolved later on.
Yeah.
Back to the sister's wedding. And obviously they've had the rehearsal dinner, they're getting there, they've had the ceremony. And then who should fucking turn up? None other than Agent Bendix. Yeah, or Bent Dick.
Yeah.
And he's a knobhead.
Bag of dicks? Doesn't sound right.
That don't sound right. Turns up at the ceremony and says, "I do apologise everyone, I'm going to have to take in Naomi Mark. She's one of the country's most wanted criminals, yada yada yada, come with me, I don't want to cause a scene."
Bro, you already caused a scene.
Naomi's heartbroken, apologising to her sister, like, "I'm sorry, I thought it was gone." Says to her mum and dad, like, "Sorry, I didn't need to meet." Dad's like, "Yo, just go, we'll get it sorted out, don't worry."
Trust.
And Manita comes up like, "Hold on just one gosh darn second. Ladies and gentlemen, good paying taxpayers of this city.
Yep.
Speak to your senators. Oh, you are a senator. Thank you very much. Senators in the fucking church." Yeah, this guy, Agent Bendix, is doing nothing but a personal vendetta against Naomi Marks. It's like, no, what do you want about Naomi Marks? Is one of the most wanted criminals in this country. Like, fine. Prove it. Show me a warrant. I have one right here. You don't have a warrant? What? Because I was expecting him to pull out some paper, not something on some phone. And this is where, like, Naomi starts to realise, yo, he's got nothing. Tells the dad. Dad starts, "I believe you're aware of the law firm, and then the last name's Marks, like Naomi Marks, like, yeah, unless you want to be sued so far, domes him."
They got pulled.
Yeah. Man. He says, like, "You leave my daughter alone and get out of this prison." Like, it's the first time he's ever called Naomi
as his
daughter as well.
And she was like,
emotional moment for her. She was buzzing for that.
She loved that one.
And then, happily ever after, they get married. Amanita, Bug save the day. Amanita and Naomi hug and rejoice and celebrate. Later that night, they're in bed together. they both pop the question to each other. It's so cute. I mean, he's building up the timeline. And then says it, and then before Naomi answers, she's like, 1 minute, reaches to a box in the bed, right? But this is my ring, like, engaged.
Yeah.
Lovely. Son?
Yeah. Son. Where do we pick up?
Well, we've mentioned that obviously we helped her escape.
Yeah, she
from
escaped prison.
Obviously, with the help of the cluster, kills the guard. She was hiding out at the friend's house. Detective Mann chased her rooftop, and then from here she goes back to home to see her master and her dog.
Yeah, I peeped that when she was there. Like, I didn't realize at first, but the way, like, the respect that she was showing him, she came in, she bowed, he bowed. Get you some food, but she smacked that down. I was like, okay, there's something there between them. Like, there's a level of respect.
The sensei, innit? He's want to talk to fight. Says, you're not a businesswoman. You're a fighter. You need to get back where you belong. He's want to send her to the cage fighting.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. This is the first time she's been out in public since
episode 1.
Yeah, and since being in prison and the death of her father, so she goes to pay respects. The cemetery.
Yeah.
While she's there, she obviously pulls her hat out to her dad and her mother. And then Detective Mann pops up out of nowhere. Like, this guy's on it. He's been there every day that week, early in the morning, waiting on the off chance that the sun will turn up.
Pop up, yeah.
They have a conversation, then a fight, and then a kiss. It's pretty good. Detective Mann pretty much says, I'm on your side. I understand your story. We just need proof.
Yeah.
Come in and give a statement. She's like, I can't. I'm doing it my own way. Like, fine. So I also know you're that girl that kicked my ass back in the day. Can we have a rematch? Sweet. So they do. She's like, you're getting better, but you're not fully there yet, mate. Gives him a little kiss.
At this rate, they'll be fucking like next year. Then
she gets off because she's got her own plans to do, which is revenge on Junkie. And to do so, she needs to get to the gala. But to get in the gala, she needs to be a member of staff. And that's when Naomi hooks her up with the staff ID.
Yes.
But as a member of staff, you also need some techniques. One of them is bartending. Someone's got no idea how to bartend.
But who do we know can bartend?
Quite a flamboyant Brazilian actor by the name of Lito's pretty good, mate. Because the
Guy
guy is very method. He's like, when I was doing a role as well, I just studied 6 months with the best cocktail night. Yeah. Yes, Lito. Guy's doing it all one-handed whilst he's moping eating an apple. I'm like, skills. You got skills.
Definitely.
But no, it's fun. Lito then comes to the rescue, helps Sun out in that moment when she was being tested.
Yeah.
But in that moment, he's being tested in his audition. So he's like, no, son. I've got my audition to focus on. Yeah. And he can't portray the empathy he needs to get the audition. So Sun jumps in, helps him out get that role. So then he's like, fine.
Back to back.
Back to back. Yeah, shoving buddies. Yeah. That's quite a nice twosome as well, because usually Lito and Naomi was like the emotional bond in season 1.
Yeah. Because
Sun was more Riley.
Yeah, she was locked down.
Yeah. But no, I enjoyed this little tag team. Obviously, she gets to the gala. At the gala, though, Detective Mann shows up.
Once again.
He's on the case. He believes her. He's there with a warrant to try and take Junkie away. In doing this as well, it stops Sun having to kill him, which she was umming and ahhing about with a cluster like, I want to kill him. I don't know whether I should. Are you going to try and stop me?
Yeah.
And in the end, like, it's up to you, Sun, man. No matter what, we're with you. We're down. A few of them are like umming and ahhing, but Wolfgang's like, yo, if it comes to it, we got this. Yeah. And I think Will's come round to the point as well, like, yeah, we might need to kill him. Everyone else,
there's no more.
Carla and Cassius are like,
but like, no.
Let's call the cops. No. Can't call no cops.
Will's like, no, we ain't call no goddamn cops.
Obviously, Junkie's not going to go quietly.
Of course not.
Busts a bullet in the sternum of Detective Mann. Detective Mann, I appreciate as well. The guy's a badass. Yeah. He does well in this season, but when we come to the finale, like next week, he steps up. I like him, another third character, because apart from Sun's dog, she didn't have much.
She had no
outside help rather than the cluster. You had the Sense8.
But he was only in for a hot second.
Yeah, and you didn't like the brother.
No, he's a dick. The
dad seemed a bit of a dick until he came around at the end, then got killed off. So yeah, I like her relationship with Detective Mann. I think it can build because she actually likes him as well.
Yeah. unless you just kiss motherfuckers for no reason. But doesn't. Yeah.
So at the gala,
It's all.
he shoots Mann. He starts blaming it on his sister, even though we don't know if she's there. Then during the panic and furor of everyone escaping, he sees Son. Then he starts to shit it. Oh my god, she really is here. Son comes after him. His goons try to shoot her. She busts him down. Fight mode, Wolfgang mode, well mode.
See,
takes him.
That's the episode that I seen where I thought that shit.
When you were in season 1 and you came to come back to look that episode, yeah.
I was on season 1, episode like 11.
And then you watched.
Yeah, I automatically went to season 2, episode 11. I seen all this. I'm thinking, what the fuck? And I hit him up like, yo, this shit was going on. I had to look at like, right, this is season 2, you know?
Yeah. I'm like, what actor's playing Capheus?
That's what did it.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then you realise.
That was crazy. But that was a dope scene though. Everyone just came through.
This is when you come to the parking lot now as well. And everyone's trying to think about what to do and how to get him. Carla's like, I got this. Boom, 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 boom. It's like, yeah, cars don't blow up like in real life like you do in the movies. It's like, I know. But because of the tilt of the garage, the gasoline are drawn, you've got a light on. Wow. Wolfgang got hard instantly from that with Carla. He was loving it.
Tonight.
Let's get it on. Son gets on the motorbike. She can drive a motorbike because obviously Capheus and Wolfgang can. Chases after Junkie through the streets. Eventually manages to make him crash with the help of Wolfgang. He just, as he's riding, picks up a pole, speeds up, jams it in so he can't press the brakes. Car crashes. She comes out. She's about to kill Junkie, but then changes her mind. Like, everyone's watching, the world's watching, the police are here.
Everything's watching.
But she also don't want to be like, was it a friend when she broke out? Like, you're the strongest woman I've ever met, but you've got the softest heart.
Yes.
Don't change that. And if you were to kill your brother in cold blood,
that'd be a hard
just for revenge, would you be able to come back? No.
Probably not.
Plus, Detective One's already on the case. They're looking into Junkie and that, so that'll all get resolved. She goes away, gets on the motorbike of Puck. We meet him for the first time when we come to Riley's storyline. It's another random Sense8. But the first time you met Riley, he copied her hairstyle. With the blonde and put the blue streaks in. After he's met Son, he copies Son's hairstyle. So yeah, can't put that in the finale.
That was dope.
So she's gone now. Puck's picked her up, helped her out. Son and Riley are then interrogating Puck to be like, yo, we need some information, we need more Sense8s, we need to know about clusters, we need to know information. He's like, I'd love to give this help, but one of my cluster people have just come up and said, I need to go right now, it's dangerous, can't speak to you, the cannibal is hunting. Why?
That was like some creepy shit.
Cannibal. What? Cannibal is widely known as the nickname for Whispers. aka Milton Brandt. So right, he's on the hunt for someone, so he can't be about. He's getting your blockers.
Hold on.
Go.
You remember when they started having like the little visions? Well, when Will must have went to that woman's house and he's like, yes, I seen your daughter years ago when. And then they showed like Whispers when he came through. He's always smiling, such a nice man. Took him under the wing. I was thinking, is this the same motherfucker?
Will's there like, he killed your daughter. Nomi's like, Will says hi.
Like, yeah, that was really creepy, but
yeah, you couldn't give him out because you do go into a bit of Whispers, Angelica's, Jonas's backstory this season as well. And I think we'll probably be best off explaining that in the finale.
True,
rather than now, because there's a lot more still to be explained and understood.
Very much so.
So we'll jump on to Riley Blue. She's obviously been hiding out with Will in Amsterdam, keeping him on drugs, so he's under the influence, so when Whispers can't visit to find out where he is, we can then come and get Riley, because that's the main person he wants.
Yeah. I
think it's because it's the main person he knows is in the cluster, but he's also like, oh, Riley's probably the closest connection to Angelica. So like, yeah, we'll get you. I do some experiments. But Riley's fooling Whispers to make him think they're still in Iceland by getting her dad to give her some Icelandic yogurt and food, and they've got a tape recording in the background of like Icelandic birds and scenery.
Oh yeah. Very smart. Very smart.
Whether that was Riley or Will when he went on the drugs giving her advice, either way, on it.
Somebody's idea. Smart as fuck.
Obviously Nomi helps get information on Whisper's boss. We'll come to in a moment. And then
that was dope too.
We'll mix this up then, Riley and Will, because Will's obviously hiding out with Riley on heroin, trying to avoid. But he needs to get everyone Whisper's boss. So Will realizes that when he's asleep or he's drugged up under the influence, he subconsciously visits Whispers.
Yeah.
But I think because he visits whilst he's asleep or drugged up, Whispers doesn't know.
Yeah.
So he's getting a lot more information in whilst he's there, and he's becoming a lot more vivid. And there was one where he zooms in on Whispers in a meeting, and in doing so, he starts twitching himself. You know, he's training himself, you know, to give a signal. Riley realizes this, gets Carla to come around. Carla gives him an injection to like forcibly wake him up or make him conscious. So then Will can consciously visit Whispers, whilst Whispers is in a meeting with his boss. And whilst Whispers is in that meeting, he's not on blockers. And
he was like, I've been compromised.
I've been compromised. Starts trying to draw for the blockers, and he starts spilling. Yeah.
What do you
mean?
That was big.
That was so good, man. Will outsmarted him really well.
That was good.
Then just doing the rooms, looking around like, London.
Boom.
We were right. Will was right just from the inside of the interrogation room, and the hints about the wedding ring being hidden, and the tan, and then the sockets, and the
Yeah, he's on it.
Yeah, not bad for
a druggie.
What do you say? A Chicago cop. Yeah, and he throws that line back in Whisper's face later on when he captures him. Yeah. So
off that brown stuff.
He's pretty much got him. And the way to figure it out in the room, like, look at his watch, look at that insignia, Croup logo and all this, like what school he went, right, we've got a name. And once they got the name, they had Whispers. Like, we know your boss, we know everything about him, mate, sorted. Which they then used to set up a meeting with the boss. Well, they send him a message on the phone first saying like, yo, Whispers needs to go on ice so we can continue and have this proper meeting, because he's trying to take us out and kill us, and we don't want that to happen, you don't want that to happen. These are our terms. In doing so, Will's now free. He no longer has to be drugged up. He can step outside and smell the Amsterdam smoke and just chill.
Before we had all like the newspapers over the window and
it was a very big moment for the cluster. Like, they're all back together now, and for Will, it's been like 2-3 months of him just putting that work in. And we all respect what he did for the cluster, so
definitely
enjoy this moment, man. Sit back with a beer. He's there with his cluster lectures. He looks so sad. And it's great. So then he eventually set up a meeting with the chairman, an art gallery. And I do like this scene, because the story that he explains about, whose painting is it? Specific painting. And about nowadays, is it Rembrandt? They dedicated a whole like hall of a museum to this one artist and that one painting. Whereas when he made the painting back in the day, it was ridiculed, no love, and they didn't like it. The people that were in the portraits said it didn't have a good resemblance of them, so they didn't complain, didn't want to pay for it. It was so big and ghastly that they actually cut it unevenly into a massive like square rhombus to put into a room. So the masterpiece you see nowadays, and
there's so much shit cut out of it.
There's so much more.
But it was someone else that was looking right through the picture. See the guy in the background just staring.
The artist, that's him. The only one in that picture that was looking to the future, looking to the flag. And the way he breaks it down about how we were set up originally by Ruth Eladawe,
I'm not good with names.
and the founder of BPO with Dr. Hoy. Yeah. And they wanted to do it good. And then obviously she died, she passed away, then some other people came, and then Middleton came, and then it started going towards,
it's dope, man.
But obviously there's still a section of people in BPO that want to fight for the good and the protection of Sense8s, and the chairman's one of them. So he's like, right, I can help you out, here's some blockers, as a bit of a trust, here's some information, this is what we want, blah blah blah. And as this is happening, Middleton pops up, ram, stabs him up right in the neck, takes the chairman out, which is weird because Middleton was banned from the meeting, so someone with more authority must have allowed him to come there. We find out this is the secretary. I don't think we get to meet him this season, but we get to know about him, and it's mad. And you're like, oh, set up, you need to escape now. Little fight down, beats up a girl, and the girl don't want to get caught, so she ducks herself. This is kind of like the drone initiative that Middleton had with the kid in it, where he puts that device on, controls the Sense8. Sense8 goes out, kill.
That's what he has to do.
They did it with, was it the doctor that was operating on Onwumere in season 1?
Yeah. It's big. So
this is war. I think now Will understands what Jonas was telling him from day one.
They died.
This is war. It's us versus them. And to do so, we need to find more of us, more Sense8s. But to do that, you need to put yourself out there a bit.
Yeah.
So this is where Riley has a DJ set in Amsterdam. Her old boyfriend / mate's like, yeah, we got a club here. We put you on. I've got you protected. Not a worry. Puts on a set. Does a nice little speech. And then the remix of the actual beat as well. He's like,
yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah, I was bopping to that. I was like, okay.
I was like, okay. And then Mr. Hoy pops up. Then you see Puck. Then you see Monk Girl. Tattoos on her head.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. But yeah. And you're like, whoa, okay, so you introduced to a couple of more here. I'm liking this. So you're getting, it's expanding.
Yeah.
Whispers comes, but like Riley's ex-boyfriend said, I've got you covered, man. Bam, escape through the canal on a boat. Riley's sweet because she doesn't look at Whispers. Will does. He's like, yeah. Have some of that. And yeah, they escape. They're all good. However, Riley then has been speaking with Puck, Mr. Hoy, been getting info. They need information on the cannibal, on Whispers, where he is, how to get to him, how to trap him, how to kidnap him, how to kill him, how to end this game.
All that.
In doing so, you need to go to Chicago to meet someone.
Chicago!
Because was it the Chinese Whispers with the Sense8s?
Mm.
That was sick, like.
Yes.
I'm looking for, and the way he connects around the world to get back to you. Right, I found him. And like, yo, that's sick. Google was introduced in the 1990s. We've been having it since the Stone Age, Lovey. And like, yo, Mr. Hoy was good as well, man. Every character they introduced, I appreciated. Whether I liked him, because Leela, we'll come to, is a bitch. But what a character. Riley, Puck, Mr. Hoy, info, travel to Chicago. If you're in Chi-Town, Will's hometown, get back up by his boy, man. Diego comes. Man, like Deep picks her up. Obviously Will's there. Conversation via Will.
Your phone's gonna ring.
I'm sorry. Little phone call. And obviously I couldn't speak to you because they'd have come after you. You were a good cop. You wouldn't have lied. You'd have told them something. They'd have kicked you off the force. And then Deep's like, part of being a good friend is not choosing between your job and your butt. I'm like, I get your point, Deep. Will made a valid point. You made a valid point. Don't argue. Let's move on. Very man. Men. Yeah.
Bitches.
So Deep's there now, takes her to the rendezvous point, and the rendezvous point is the church.
Yeah.
This is the same church that Will took Diego in season 1, because that's where you saw Angelica's death.
There was so much other shit that happened there too. It was like a little mass murdering type shit.
Yeah.
It's a
lot.
So wait, do you think the mass murdering happened before the girl shot herself in episode 1? Because the place did look kind of run down.
I'd say so.
Yeah. So yeah, just had to clear that up.
So they go to the meeting. She goes downstairs to meet the person. No one's there. Just a pill says "take me." Obviously it's a blocker, so no one else can visit. Blocker. Takes it. Bam. So none of her Sense8 cluster can visit.
Yeah.
She's there speaking with Mr. Hoy, who's then speaking with another woman, and then obviously she meets that woman. They manage to speak, see that they've got cuts. Like, yeah, whenever you were worried about cutting yourself and telling yourself to kill yourself, you'd never shout, you'd always hear whispers. That's where my man gets his name from. She gets the information, she gets the address of where Whispers lives. Once the blocker's finished, passes that information on to Will and the gang, who then pop up at Whispers' house.
You want that smoke?
Just about to bowl through as a cluster and kill him. Then who should pop up but Jonas, who we thought was dead.
I had seen him on the table getting his head cut open. And I was like, yeah.
And we've not Sense8 visited him since. Now he's turned up saying, are you sure you want to do this?
I didn't trust him after that. I was like, it's a trap.
I'd put rap bar. It's a trap. So yeah, and just in him showing up and asking that question gave Whispers enough time to get his family on a helicopter and escape. And he missed a chance and he escaped. However,
don't like Jonas.
Will's still like, nah man, we can't allow this. I know it's war now, but we can't let him go. Go inside, look for some information, get some details. Yeah, whilst this is going on, he gets a phone call from Diego. Or Diego gets a phone call, tells
Yeah.
Riley tells Will, your dad's dying. Pneumonia. She's still been drinking. No one's been looking after him.
Still
He
been
fell.
sipping that yak.
Yeah, no one found him. Heartbreaking, heart-wrenching. Will
Yeah.
Riley goes to visit him. Will, obviously. Who are you? Who are you? Yeah. Like, oh, I'm a friend of your son's. Then in the end, as his dad's dying, he thinks he can see Will, or whether he can or not, I'm not sure.
Probably could.
But that's their moment, father-son goodbye moment together.
What was the Hennessy?
Nice moment for them,
Yeah.
whether it was real or not, but heartbreaking for Will.
I think he could see him.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Which then leads him down the path of drugs to numb the pain. And in doing so, he then fails to stop or help Capheus being attacked by a knife, which causes the intervention from the cluster, who were like, Will, we know, mate, we understand, but...
Gotta fix your shit.
Yeah, I think Riley's like, I want my cop back. Because she fell in love with the cop, innit? Will, the cop.
Not the junkie.
Not the junkie. And obviously, Will's like, I understand, I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Pass my lane.
Yeah, and it won't. Will's then screwed on, focus mode. This is war. Where's our plan? Whilst this has been going on, the main storyline this season and character, I think, was Wolfgang.
Man. Okay. Remember when him and his boy went to meet the guy poolside, and they're just sitting there, and the dialogue is popping, but Wolfgang's looking at the chick, and him and the chick kind of lock eyes, and then I think they were fucking.
Yeah.
They were fucking.
I mean, prior to this, because Wolfgang's story kind of intertwines with Kalla's this season.
Yeah. Because
Kalla doesn't have much to do, so.
Honeymoon.
Having second thoughts about a marriage, Kalla decides to. Just about to breathe through it, innit?
Yo, I'm sorry. That was. Continue.
Having second thoughts about a marriage, Kalla decides to slow things down with Rajan, has Sense8 sexual sex with Wolfgang and sleeps with him. She then confronts Rajan about the out-of-date drugs that she's been selling. He's like, no, it's fine, we sell it to out-of-date countries. What, like Kenya? Yes. What? Capheus, that's my boy. Fuck you, argue, bam. Makeup, all good. Kalla, I'm actually working for an investigation corruption thing with the police at the moment. It's not safe for you at the moment because my best friend might be coming to kill me. So you need to go and hide and go Paris, bye-bye. Which coincides with what Kalla actually wanted to do, because she was going to leave Rajan and run away with Wolfgang in Paris. That
was
so obviously you're talking about Leela. Before we get introduced to Leela, Felix gets given a club by Fuchs. Fuchs is one of the kings of the north.
Yes.
We explained this in our Christmas video about how 4 people control it, and now we want Wolfgang to step up to be that pillar. He don't want it, but Wolfgang's best boy is loyal. Yeah. And Fuchs knows this, so if he gets Felix on side, he'll feel he'll have to have Wolfgang. Yeah. They go for dinner. He explains to him what's going on. Felix don't really understand. He's like, do you understand what he's talking about? Like, yeah, money laundering on a big scale. And
all this talk.
He understood all the subliminal thoughts was going on, whilst, as she said, he was having sex Sense8 play with Leela. Because he's like, how are we doing this? It's like, you never played outside your cluster?
Like, if you want
didn't know you could. It's once you've made eye contact with someone, you can visit him, and you can physically touch him if you want it enough.
If you want it.
And then once you realise that you want it. So Wolfgang's there, sat having dinner, physically, but his Sense8 person is sat there with Leela all naked on him, giving it, grinding that pony. You know what I'm saying?
And he's still carrying on with the whole conversation that's going on. That shit was so mad because I couldn't keep up.
That was so good.
I couldn't keep up.
That was our first introduction to Leela, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Leela seems on
about
it. Yeah. And she's obviously got her own cluster as well. So this was our first new cluster we were introduced to. So I'm like, interesting.
That was interesting.
Obviously the deal, Leela's then gooey for Wolfgang.
I was cool.
And she wants Wolfgang to join her to be running the country. I mean, Wolfgang, it's essentially the same move everyone's made to Wolfgang. Like, let's run this city. But she wants to do it as a safe haven for Sense8s to all be here and not have to worry about anyone hunting him.
That would be pretty dope.
And he's like, Wolfgang's like, nah, man, it's not going to happen because this is Berlin. These are my people.
Yeah.
No, and we kneel for no man. Yeah, man, like Berliners don't kneel. So yeah, you can't try and rule us because we won't be ruled. Which I like about Wolfgang, man. Guy stood up, was like, nah, fuck this. Which she then gets salty about and plays him against Fuchs. Because Fuchs is beginning to believe that Leela was going to have him killed. Then Fuchs then portrays this to Wolfgang. As he's telling this to Wolfgang, Leela's there visiting and hearing it all. So she then gets on the phone. Hi Fuchs, yes, oh, are you with Wolfgang? Oh, are you okay? Damn, I thought he was going to hurt you. Oh, I shouldn't say. Yes, I've understood that he may have his skills to come and want you to get you killed and take over your role. I'm like, whoa, you shady little bitch.
And then the pussy was too good to be true.
Yeah, too tight.
Too tight.
Yeah, bitch won't let anything go.
Yeah.
So this then leads to like Fuchs wanting to kill Wolfgang knowing that's going to happen because it's all being manipulated by Leela, but it doesn't happen in the sauna during the meeting. Fuchs is like, I've got to go. Wolfgang then arranges a meeting with Leela so they can try and organise this and resolve it without anyone getting killed or any further issues. And this is the restaurant scene we were talking about before, when Naomi hit her head, fell, was unconscious, couldn't help.
Out of commission.
But, Bug to the rescue.
Oh, he stepped up.
Yeah. Hello, angels. He steps up to the plot with Amanita, gets on the thing, hacks it in, sees who made reservations at table at night. Within 5 minutes, 4 other tables are booked. Ooh, I wonder who you are. Find them. They're all in the restaurant that night.
Boom.
Let's send a reverse ping to all them phones. Ding, 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 ding. All 4 tables ping at the restaurant, which identifies Wolfgang to know where all the hitmen for hired goons are. Smart bastard. As the conversation with Leela, she's like, join me, that we can run this city together. Wolfgang's like, if he wanted to run this city, he'd be running it already.
Long time.
He's a Berliner.
Season 1.
Can't be ruled. My answer's no. He's like, you stupid fool. I guess you're gonna die then.
Again.
And then this is where it pops off. This is the big cluster moment of the season as well. Wolfgang, restaurant scene, all 8. The moment where Kala's there as well, like, come on, bitch. And then hits him.
That's when you know it's popped.
Then you hear all 8 Sense8s get hit, and you all come back, boom, hit you, and all since.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. Then obviously you've got Wolfgang taking out all the goons and the hitmen with his techniques and with Will's ability. A couple of hand-to-hand fights with Sun and his own ability. Then it's down to him and Leela. Because all bullets are thrown, everyone's left the hospital, it's a 1-on-1. And then Sun against her fighter.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was looking good, man. It was looking good. And then until the cops come, obviously Leela starts playing the victim. Help! Help!
He hit me.
Wolfgang runs away. Yeah, because obviously you can't stay around when you've got police and everyone after you, so you've got to go.
Definitely. And
chilling. This is when I think in between this, Kala's come and mentioned to him like, yo, Wolfgang, I'm going to leave Rajan, I'm going to go. Where do you want to go? Should we go Paris? Like, yes, I'll come to Germany to you. He's like, no, Germany is not safe here now. I'll come to India and meet you. He's like, no, we can't stay in India, all my family and everything. Like, what about Paris? Sweet. So that was going to be the rendezvous point. Before this though, as we mentioned, someone's hunting. And Leela is very gooey and very salty. It's like a tequila shot. Wet and salty. You like that one?
He's on point today, folks.
Yeah, that was just off the dome.
God damn.
So she grasses Wolfgang up to Whispers.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we realise she's got an arrangement with BPO, because obviously she's got blockers, she's been allowed to stay there without being hunted, etc., etc. Yeah. So she gives Wolfgang's location up. You get the men in white coats come, give him a few shots. Wolfgang manages to take down 1 or 2, but then he gets zapped, captured. In doing so, gets brought to BPO headquarters, handcuffed to the railings, electrocuted. Yeah. Whispers he's vexed. He's like, why is he not awake? So we had to knock him out because he was too struggling. Like, I want him waking up so I can see his eyes, so I can connect to him. And electrocuting him, doing all this. All Sense8s are being affected. Mainly Kala, because she's got the closest connection to him. She's like with Riley and Will when the strangulation, and then she starts falling down at the hospital.
Yeah.
Whispers then manages to get Wolfgang conscious. He's like, well, come on, Wolfgang. The first person you think of, and obviously, love. He sees Kala at the airport on the ground, and the only thing you hear is Whispers say, hello, Mrs. And he says Kala's last name, and I'm like, oh, he's got her. Well, not got her, but he knows who she is.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, so he knows Will, he knows Wolfgang. Well, not only does he know them, he's got the connection to both. He knows about Riley, and now he knows about Kala.
Yeah.
And Nomi.
Yeah, he was on Nomi early.
So Sun, Capheus, and Leto are the only ones he doesn't know about, but he's probably got an idea about Sun because of like prison escapes and stuff that's gone on. So,
and usually every cluster has like a skillful fighter. Usually.
Yeah, depending on your abilities. That's why it's 8. So at least within one of the 8 degrees of separation, you should have someone that's on it. And we're gutted. We're like, because Wolfgang's my boy, and I'm like, he's been caught, and they've now used him to get to Kala. I'm like, oh, you're killing it, man. But this is where, if you're watching a film, you've been to the 3rd act, and this is the airport civil war scene for me. I'm like, yo, love it when a plan comes together. 18 mode, Sherlock Holmes mode, like, yes.
Yeah.
And Will has been hinting at it through this season. Like, this is war. And he's realised now this is war. So he needs to come up with a war plan. And as Will was a few episodes ago, he was buzzing about escaping from Whispers and the connection being broken. Whispers is now just as fucking happy and buzzing and gloating like, hello Will. Yes, I see, we've caught Mr. Wolfgang. It's not going to be far now till I catch him, and then it's going to be very close until I catch Miss Gunderston, and I can start tearing her open bit by bit. And this is when they visit each other in that interview room, where they usually visit. However, Will's not taking it this time, and once he not insults, but once he says what he's going to do to Riley when he captures her, Will's had none of it, mate. Grabs his head, smacks him down on the table.
Take that real quick.
Whispers don't have a face of pain. He has a face of shock. Like, how the fuck can you touch me?
Yeah.
You're visiting. Like, no, I'm really here. I'm smart. I'm just a Chicago cop. But I figured out where the fuck you were in London, what building. Not only that, he got his pass.
Oh yeah.
When he visited and figured out which, because I think Whispers had about 10 passes because of the visions of the dreams. He realised which pass to use. That pass was only for one specific building location. Wow. Got in there, snuck in, waited in the room. Whispers came in, knocked his ass out, mate. Joshua knocked him out. About to escape with the body, and obviously Will's in his hazmat suit, and it's about him and about 4 guards escorting the body out, and then they get stopped on the way out. I was thinking, shit, what's going on here? When this was part of the plan, where's Nomi? To start hacking. And then, as I mentioned, Nomi, prior to this scene, we see the plan building up. Nomi knocks on the door of a hotel. It opens. Jonas sipping some whiskey in a fucking top floor penthouse apartment. Yeah. BPO are treating you alright, aren't you? Bang. Nomi knockout. Kidnap Jonas. What I didn't realise though is that Nomi had Capheus, Amanita, and Sun with her. Because when they meet up later on, they jump out of the car. I'm like, alright. Because you realise after Wolfgang got captured and they all got shocked, each person woke up and realised they had to go. Yeah, and they all got a flight, but you didn't know where. Landing. So then Will's ID gets checked. Like, no, something's gone on here. Then all of a sudden, like, gunshot. What's gone on? Bam. Take the mask off, and it's Will, Riley, Leto, and Callum.
Nice little team.
All in the building, in BPO, dressed up to escort Whisper's body out, put it into the ambulance, or the van, go link up with the police car with Nomi, Amanita, and the rest, put them all with Jonas's body, put them all in the van. So you've got Jonas captured, Whispers captured, and you've got 7 Sense8s all together in one van for the first time. Now, season over, they've got those, Wolfgang's captured. What's going to happen in the finale? The only slight gripe I had is if you're going to go into BPO to kidnap Whispers, would you not have a bit of time to look around for Wolfgang to rescue him?
Of course.
Or do you think because you're getting someone out, is it a time issue, and you just have to go in and get him, so you've got something to bargain with? Because if you didn't get Whispers out, you went in to look for Wolfgang and didn't find him, or you did but too late and got caught, it could have been a risk. That's what I believe. I think it all works out.
So bargain chip, and then
it's just.
I think they should have killed Whispers though.
Yeah.
Just broke his neck.
But then how do you get Wolfgang back?
Hey. R.I.P. Wolfie.
Well,
you know,
I'd back Wolfie to escape himself, to be honest. But so it was a bit. Yeah, I mean, I was happy with what happened, but when I seen him in the BPO headquarters and then leave without Wolfgang, I was a little upset. But obviously, it's a story point in it. If you just rescued him now, there wouldn't have been a finale to watch. So I understood it. I enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't enjoy is like a couple of weeks to a month later, they actually cancelled Sense8 on Netflix, and I'm like, that was a cliffhanger. I need to know what happens to my boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm Team Wolfgang to the hilt, and then I was vexed. But then all the Sense8 fans petitioned on fucking the internet, got it back. Not a full season, but at least a 2.5 hour finale, which we'll be reviewing shortly in the coming days and weeks.
2 episodes.
And yeah, it was epic. Gave the fans a very ribbon in a bow ending for us to put a pin in it.
I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
This week and reviews. So we'll have our Sense8 season 1 review, Christmas review, season 2 review, season 2 finale, and then our cluster challenge videos for me, Digger, and Joel all up very soon.
That's a lot of fucking Sense8 in your life.
It is. Before we sign off, highlights, lowlights, final thoughts.
The highlights. I just liked how they collabed.
Sense8 moments.
The
cluster moments.
That was dope.
Prison cell.
That was dope.
Whispers boss.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Like the whole shit.
Restaurant scene.
Like me trying to explain it to people, I can't even do it. I'm like, yo, just watch the first episode and then try and get a feel for it. So.
Orgy scenes, sex scenes. Caffey's got his first ones this season as well.
That's his first nut.
What I liked as well is the women that they used with Caffey's as well. Like, they got a naked woman on the show that he had sex with, and she was curvy.
Oh yeah.
And big boned.
Oh yeah.
I appreciated it.
I love it.
No skin and bone type white Caucasian model naked body like for TV. No.
Like Enchantress.
Yeah. What's what was Kendrick's bar, man? What the
the Humble track.
The Humble one. Exactly, man. The stretch marks.
Oh, that was real.
So I did appreciate that. I think the action moments were amazing. Each individual character arc for your personal character you like for me, Wolfgang, seeing that happen. But obviously the deeper impact it has on society and all in the show was like Leo's message with being accepted by his family's cluster, coming out, being proud to be gay. Naomi finally marrying engaged to the woman she loves, being accepted by her parents. I thought that was a nice payoff. But the speech, who am I? Season 1, they started it off with a bang. For me, once I read that speech, I'm like, yo, it's going to be powerful this season. I'm going to enjoy it. Action's always going to be class. It's like when you watch Marvel Netflix, you're like, yo, there's going to be a fight scene in the hallway. It's going to be buzzing. But let me see the character emotional arc as well. And this season, it was great. Shout outs to Sun, Wolfgang, Bug. Yeah, everyone else was really good, but I think just off the top of my head now, Wolfgang was the main guy. I think Sun had such character digression this year and the stuff that happened to her, like all the big scenes, restaurant scene, she was involved, prison scene, she was involved, motorbike chase, all this stuff, like her arc with Detective Mann.
Yeah, that was nice.
Her and Leo's little brother-sister banter. I thought it was really good for me.
So, would you say from this last season to this season, you think your main character is still Wolfgang?
I've been Team Wolfgang from the beginning because he's my favourite. Will, obviously, I identify to because he's a leader. Yeah. But Sun's like my second.
Yeah, Sun was
in season 1. It was Naomi because she was so valuable.
I think my first one was Will, and this one I think it's still Will. I
still like Will, but because he's the default leader, I just automatically expect me to associate and like what he does and him to have a good season because he's your main guy. So I always look for the other guys to see who shine. Like in what we're watching now, we're
Stepping
watching
up.
Mayans.
Okay.
I watched episode 1 and like, ooh, I'm interested in Coco.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I know the
stood
main
out,
guys. Like that's who you're showing me as a viewer. But who else do I look out for as a surprise?
Yeah.
So yeah, for me it was like Sun, Bug, Amanita,
Yeah.
Diego, stuff like that. Whenever they showed up, it was really good.
Yeah,
MVP?
MVP, I would have to say Wolfgang. I mean, if you can have sex and eat food and still carry a conversation all at the same time.
Because he introduced us to a new Sense8. That Sense8 was the main antagonist of the season.
Yeah.
She was also good. Wolfgang was involved in a lot of major storylines, especially the restaurant scene.
Yeah.
Plus his growth with Kala. Well, we
Oh,
both like each other, but
No.
are we gonna risk it?
Their little sex scene when she was in bed and he was in the pool, or he was in the pool and she was in the. Did I say the same thing twice?
Yeah. However, I don't
That was
think I think I've mentioned this before as well, but by mistake, I don't think they've had sex yet.
But she was wet.
I think they've kissed and slept together, but I don't
Yeah.
think they've had sex.
Well, okay,
Because
check this out.
she asked Riley later on what's it like, or in the finale.
But that same episode.
Wakes up in the morning, Rajan kisses him.
Yeah, but he was like, last night you were amazing. Boom. So did he dig down Wolf or?
Her body, sex with Rajan, yeah. But while she was unconscious in the morning, sleeping, Wolfgang woke up in her body. And visited whilst she was still asleep. So when Rajan kissed her body goodbye, Wolfgang was awake.
And he caught the kiss.
Yeah, not Kala.
I don't know that they fucked though. But
finale.
Okay.
Finale.
He's gonna bust. He gonna break them doors down, boy.
Very soon.
Okay.
Sense8 Season 2 review video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out all of our other videos on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. Holler at our boy JD as well on his channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you don't, like, comment, share, subscribe. Until next time, deuce.